Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com. I've got my blue gloves on and I have cooked up something that I hope is pretty fun, but I'm not sure. This could also be quite grueling and long. Uh, we'll find out. So I'm calling it a box challenge, and the concept came to me because a lot of the recent sets are sort of posting their pack configurations. So Kaio and this is this is Card.Fun. Uh, Card.Fun's Disney, one of their Disney sets. They have a few. This one includes obviously Good Dinosaur, Toy Story 4, Zootopia, and Cars. I don't know how they picked that mix of films, but that's the mix they picked. Uh, and there's some interesting cards in here. It's part of the 100 collection. You've probably seen that on a lot of cards. I'll have some of the character boxes soon, but this is what I have right now. So I'm going to open this one. Um, and as far as we know, this is all licensed product. No one has stopped the sale of this. There are stores in LA selling this box and the character boxes. Breakers are open in them everywhere. The cards are all over eBay. The character box cards, especially, are just insanely. I they're going for like $500+ in some cases. It's completely insane to me. I don't think there's anything like that in this box. This is just a two one box, two yuan box with 30 packs in it. But okay, so back to what the idea of the challenge is. So I've noticed that Kaio and then this have their configuration odds posted on the back. And so these Asian cards, they use a pack configuration for their odds rather than inserts. So in a Western set, what you'll get is inserts. Like this is one. This is my second favorite card right now. It's it's a 3D, cool 3D card, right? This is an insert. So when you open a pack of Marvel Annual 21-22, you have a 1 in 35, well, blaster pack, you have a 1 in 35 chance of pulling one of these inserts from any slot in the card, in the pack, right? It could be in any pack, in any slot, but it's a 1 in 35 chance. And they have tons of insert collections. They all have different odds. Some of them are like, 1 in 8,000 packs, crazy things like that. But that's how that works, right? So any given pack that you pick up could possibly have that or something better in it or nothing, right? And so it's much more of a straight up gambling kind of scenario over there in the Western side. Whereas in Asia, they are doing it a little bit differently. Don't tell them about the insert because as soon as they find out about that, they're going to start doing that too because that is a much more economical system. But I guess this is probably easier to manufacture, right? Because you need pretty specialized equipment and you really have to plan your sets out well in order to do that randomized distribution and get all the percentages right. And then you can never print the set again. Because if you print the set again, you just screwed up all your odds and percentages and everyone gets angry at you. So that's something the Western cards do, right? They don't print the sets again and they plan them all out. Whereas something like this could get printed again and again and again for years to come, right? I doubt it. It's probably not that popular, but if it was, they could keep printing it. And collectors like me can't do anything about that. Our cards just drop in value, and that's just the way it is, right? But anyway, getting back to this, so the way they do their odds is with a pack configuration. So this box has 30 packs in it. So they're showing you the odds out of 30. So 22 of the packs in this box are going to be this common configuration. And that's going to have 2 rares, 1 CR, and then, oh, I can't read that, sorry. One of those kinds of cards. I think that might be. Sorry, I just can't read it. I don't know what that's saying, but it's saying like something like there's one other kind of card in there. It's here too, but it must be randomized or something. And then the last card, your hit in that pack is going to be an SR or an SSR, right? So typical packs that we open from 1/1 and 2/1 boxes, they always look like that. They have mostly base cards and one hit at the end. There's a But this one is laying it out, right? 22 of the packs are that. 8 of them are this. And so 8 of them are higher hit packs. They have 2 rare, 1 CR, one of those, I can't read it, so I should have translated that. And then one QR, UR, GP, SP, SSP, or like high, this is like low SSP and high SSP, right? So only 8, this whole box, there's going to be 8 on average that I'm gonna have a chance of pulling these from, right? Everything else is going to be in the SR, SSR range. And so what is a box challenge? So the concept that I've come up with, and hopefully have not dug my own grave with, is I'm going to unbox this, and then we're going to open packs until we get that configuration. As soon as we get one of those, we stop. Even if it's the very first one we get. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to unbox this, we're going to pull a pack out, we're going to open it. If it's this configuration, we'll open another one until we get this configuration. And we'll know because it won't have an SR or an SSR in it. So if you see an SR or an SSR, we're on the low configuration. We need to try again. We only get the high configuration. It won't have SR or SSR in it. All right. So yeah, let's get the wrapping off this because it probably looks better without that. I've been talking too long already. It's a problem. I talk a lot. This video is already 6 minutes. Oh, good Lord. This is the last video I want to do tonight, except maybe like a recap. I kind of wanted to go out big for the weekend and do, something kind of big, and this should be pretty big. I think I've seen other YouTubers do this style of thing before, so I didn't invent this or anything, but I thought it would be fun for us to try out here on this channel because I've never done it before. Okay, and so yeah, there's some interesting designs on the box. You could kind of see it before, but this Disney writing here all has foiling on it. And let's just take a close look at that label again. Yeah, so this is a Card.Fun production. Definitely looks legit. Like this has the same kind of stuff you would see on like a Kaio product that is completely legitimate, fully licensed. And everything. So maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure these are. Otherwise, Disney would not be letting them into the country, right? They would be blocking them at customs. They can do that. I've had things seized at customs before. This wasn't. So yeah. Okay. So what? Again, I've never opened this before. A friend of mine opened the blue version, the 1 yuan version, and actually said it had better cards than this one. He'd opened both, which sounded weird to me because usually the 2 yuan packs are going to have better cards overall in them. But maybe he just got unlucky, or maybe the set is different. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Are these metal? I don't think they're metal. I think they're just cardboard. Well, I don't know what this is. I think if I remember the flyer, there's there's like kinds of cards you can. It's maybe a redemption type scheme. Sorry, I haven't translated this. I just pulled this out of the archives. I didn't really do any work with it to do any translation or anything like that. So I don't know a whole lot about the set yet. Okay, so we open that up. Let's kind of see what these are. Yeah, they're cardboard. These are not metal. But maybe they're just meant to go inside of a pack. They're numbered. So disc 01 C14 and disc 01 C09. So they're numbered something, but I guess maybe I'll put them here, and as we go through the packs, maybe we'll figure this out. Okay, so how do we do this so it's kind of like fair? Should I just start from the, yeah, I should probably just start from the top. Hopefully they didn't just put all the 8s on the top to get people to like the box more. Sometimes little tricks like that happen, but I doubt they did that. So yeah, we're just gonna grab a pack, and again, we're looking for one that does not have an SR or an SSR in it. Then we can stop. Until then, we gotta keep going. And good Lord, I hope there's at least one in this box. So we are we are in a lot of trouble tonight. Well, till next week. So yeah, Card.Fun. They're definitely, you'll see that logo all over the place. And then here's kind of what the set has in it. So there's 32 Rs, 20 SRs, and 16 SSRs, and then 12, 16, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 for the upper rarities. And remember, we're only going to get, you know, if the odds are the way they say, we're only going to get 8 chances at QR and above. So that kind of gives you a hint that you're not going to finish QR and above from one of these boxes. It's not going to happen because you only get 8 chances at them. Oh, that's why I do this each time. So this pack actually had a card sitting up top, and it's not a die cut or anything crazy like that, but I would have cut through it if I don't check. So I always check first. Like I said, I'm very careful with my scissors. I've never damaged a card, and I think I've now opened, I don't know, 100 of these on screen or something, so yeah, I'm very good with those decal scissors. Apparently not that good. Wow, that's what I get for talking myself up. Jeez. Okay. Or this pack has like extra glue? I don't know. So I don't know how many cards are supposed to be in here. I'm looking for the sheets symbol, which I can't see it. Okay, just say on the front. It might just say on the front. Well, we're just gonna count them. Remember, we're looking for an SR. Oh, I spoiled it. So, okay, well, we get to go twice at least. We know this is not one of those. This is not one of those boxes that doesn't have an SR in it. So these are very nice. I was expecting cheaper cards from this. This box was very cheap. I want to say $16. I can go look, but it might have been even less. And that's shipped, like tax, everything. And these are, I haven't shown the front of them yet, sorry, but they're very high quality cards. You can just tell from the feel on them. Now the foil work on that isn't anything super special. It's just a hollow foil coating with a print on top of it, so the characters pop a little bit. But it's an R, so I mean, that's the lowest base card, and it's got that on it. Compare that to, oh, I don't want to spend too much time comparing things, but we've been opening a lot of sports cards blasters today. We do a weird mix of things on this channel. In fact, I'm going to do something super weird right now. So this is Ratatouille rare from Disney's Card.Fun collection. And this is Reggie, a WWE wrestler from Panini Chronicles 2022. Yes, we opened both of those on this channel, and we're going to compare them. That's what I'm doing right now. So this card from Panini, right, costs at least 10 times what this card from Card.Fun costs. This is just paper, color printing. Honestly, it feels cheaper than this one. This one feels better than that card does. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like better feel to it. Whereas this, you feel like you're going to break it just touching it. And there's like only a one stamped logo on here and just nothing on the back at all, right? So this is what Panini is making at their base level, and this is what Card.Fun is making at their base level. Okay, so we need to move because we know now that this isn't a good pack, and we are at 13 minutes. Oh, good Lord in heaven, this is going to take a very long time. So here's a rare from Zootopia, very pretty. Yeah, I love the way they've got the characters printed on top of the foil, so they really kind of pop. You see how the fox is popping there. Super nice. I think people love collecting these sets because, you know, Disney's super popular and all that. So this is interesting. I knew they have cards like this in here, and I don't know if I'm going to be willing to do it unless I get a dupe, which I might get tonight. Again, just a great feel to this. And excellent hollow work on that too. And stamping. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of tech on this card before you even get to the gimmick of it. So the gimmick of this card is that it's like a pop-up book. You fold it, and then this part pops out, and it looks like a 3D car coming out, and this background will be behind it, like a little bit of depth. But like I said, I'm not really willing to do that with the first one I get. I'll do that maybe with a dupe. But I'm glad I got one. I think you get one in every pack. Sorry, I think every single pack will have one of these in it. And that's the CR level. And so here we have a redemption card. I guess it's explaining the token system. And then the set counts again. Okay, so you're going to get one of these in every single pack too. So we're going to have a lot of these by the end. Why don't I start piling those over here? We'll see how many of those we get before we finish this little experiment of mine. And so there's our hit from the pack, and SR is Chief Bogo. Bogo from Zootopia. Just beautiful, like really well done foil work. You've got some texturing, you've got different texturing in here, different texturing out here. You know, looking great. But it is an SR, and that means for our box challenge, we have to keep going. This was not good enough. So we're going to do another one. I don't worry, I'm not going to cut a card on. If I did, I would edit it out and you'd never know anyway, so I could be lying to you right now. I might have like cut like a UR in half already and you just don't know. You can count that. There should be, I guess there should be 4 in each pack and then one of these information cards. Sorry, I think I spoiled that, and I think I spoiled it to the point that I believe we're done with the challenge, but let's look at the cards anyway. So here's a rare from Good Dinosaur, and just great holofoil effect on that for a rare card. I like that. And then here we get another one from that same film. Don't remember this film very well. I don't think it was especially good. It might have been. I just don't remember it, so it couldn't have been that great. But yeah, we'll put that right there. And then this will be another CR. That's super cute. Oh, I bet that looks awesome when it's popped out. But just having those all would be cool. But I don't know how you would display those. You'd almost need like a shelf just for that. And good Lord, I do not have spare shelves right now. Every shelf I have is packed with boxes, 3 deep. Okay, then we've got this, which is, again, the information card. So put that over here. And then this is a QR, Butch. So as far as the challenge goes, we've just met it. And we met it at 18 minutes, which is quicker than I usually do a full unboxing. So I'm going to say we got really good luck here. And I don't know, what do you think? Should we go for another one? Maybe this challenge was too easy and we should try to get another. We could do that. We could try that. We could try for that. Sure. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep going until we get another pack that's like that. Hopefully it won't just be the next one. It's probably gonna be the next one, isn't it? Well, I will actually stop if we get another one, because then that's the universe telling me, give up, go to bed. Not quite bedtime. I need to do some scanning and a recap video. I don't know how I'm gonna recap this weekend. It was kind of crazy, the number of things we did and the variety of things we did. Very strange set of stuff this weekend. I'm gonna open it this way because I think I spoil it when I do it the other way. So there is a rare from Cars. Good. I'm just gonna get this box maybe out of the way so I can start stacking more cards, because I need more room for cards. So the box is just off screen, don't worry. I'm not cheating or moving the packs around or anything like that. Okay, so we got another Cars, and we don't have that yet. So no dupes so far, that's kind of nice, I guess. I assume we're going to start getting CR dupes because I don't think there's that many CRs. There's only 16 of them. Oh, but not today. Today we get another Zootopia. It's got the same treatment. Yes. Oh, okay. So they all have the same exact treatment, just with a different color. So they only had to design that foil work once. I was kind of impressed that they were doing custom ones, but it's not. It's the same one. Okay, so this is another info card. And if it's an SR or an SSR, we keep going. It's an SR. Oh, they look... Okay, so they also have a common design. That's cool. They're going to look great in a binder. Maybe I'll move the QR then over here so that those can be next to each other right there. Cool. So this was 22 of 30 pack, a low rarity pack. High rarity pack? Anyway, the more common. It was the more common configuration. We're looking for the configuration that has not an SR and not an SSR in it. I will warn you, if you do open with scissors like me, which I've never seen anyone else do, is it weird? It must be really weird because I don't think anyone does it except me. Why don't we just roll through it because we know it's an SR. Yeah, so if you open with scissors from this pack, there's almost always one sitting up there. So you've got to look for it. So now we're hitting Dupe City. Are we? Is that a parallel of it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's a parallel. So we'll check that out. It's not a parallel. It's got a high... this is R07, and this is R23. I don't know what to think of that, because it's the same picture. And this is the similar boat, right? I guess those are different cards, so I'll keep them separate. But I think this is a straight dupe. This is a straight dupe, so why don't we go ahead and break this one to try and do what they claim is the thing you're supposed to do with these. How horrifying is this to like fold up one of these? How is it supposed to be done? Oh, it says on the back. So then you would, oh, okay, so I'm gonna push this up like that, and then I'm gonna bring this background up like that. And so I guess this is kind of the look we're going for on that. Interesting. I don't think it'll stay that way. Then maybe I can put it over there and you can see. So that's sort of what that looks like. Then we got another SR. So this was not one of the, what would we call those? Rare packs. Not a rare configuration. It's a common configuration. But I gotta admit, I am very confused about this. Did they just print? I think they just print the same images twice and they have a parallel, I guess. That feels lazy to me. Like, that's kind of lazy. Who am I? They're just two young packs, so I can't complain a whole lot. But yeah, that's... as an archivist, I don't like that because it means I've got like multiple of almost the exact same image sitting in here. I don't want to take out too many sleeves because the next one we get, we will stop because we're now at 24 minutes. And I assume we'll get one within 2 or 3 more packs here. There are 8 in that box, right? So eventually we're going to have to get one, just kind of eventually. It's kind of sad we got one like right away. I'm not good. Okay, we're done. But great. So it took us 5 packs to get 2 of the QRs, which is the lowest set one you can get in these. But so got 2 of them now. All right, and it is the little Nick Wild little fox. He's cute. Oh, a bunny! I bet that goes for a lot of people like this bunny. I don't know why, but they really like this bunny. The QR looks good, and these are both actually new. Yeah, these are both actually new, so that's super great. Okay, let me get them sleeved, and yeah, we're gonna call this done then because, well, we've met our challenge twice, and that is good enough for me. That here maybe. That here. Nice. And this will go right here. I love this card. It's very busy. Right? Like that's got a really cool look to it, I think. Okay, so can I put that here maybe? Yeah, that's not so bad. And then we'll kind of, maybe we kind of move these a little bit and these a little bit and back here. There we go. All right, so there we go. First box challenge done. And I guess we did it twice. So I'm not sure we'll do that again. Maybe I'll think of something else. I'm always thinking stuff up. If you have ideas for things I could do, let me know. But for now, I think we're done for the night opening things. I'm not going to open anything else tonight. I'm just going to start scanning and archiving what I have already. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you all next weekend then, because I probably won't film during the week. If I do, it'll be like one thing. But I do have a lot of stuff to post during the week, so you'll be seeing me all week, but it won't be new things. It'll be stuff I've recorded this weekend. All right, well, great break-in with everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of the day and a great upcoming week. See you soon.